Good morning. Oh, almost ready. Good morning. It's Mega Money Monday, and I love Mondays. Although I don't trade on them typically, but when I do, I just love them because I'm here one day earlier. Those extra long weekends do kind of destroy me. They do kind of bother me a little bit, but you got to follow your trading plan. You got to follow rules that you've set in place. And one of them for me recently has been to try to avoid trading on Mondays, just because Mondays I tend to be, after last week, uh, where you pretty much consistently every single day make money every day. And then it's like I was noticing that on Mondays I would give some profits back, right? Or I would start off red in the week. Whatever the case was, for some reason I set out this rule not to trade on Mondays. And yeah, I've been doing pretty good for the most part. But I mean, we're going to try it today. I just don't like rushing or feeling rushed out of the gate. So I'm going to exercise a little bit of extra patience, not rush into any little move. But yeah, like when you have just green day after green day after green day, for me, whatever reason, on Mondays, sometimes I tend to rush. So then I stopped streaming on Mondays, or I stopped trading in general on Mondays. The stream has nothing to do with anything, but I've been trading way before I started streaming, right? And I was just noticing that pattern. It's kind of like you got to do trial and error, right? Like when I was basically giving back profits in the afternoon, I said, well, I'm not trading the afternoons then anymore. But I already started this segment off wrong. I should have started by saying I just want to thank God for giving me another day to live, for waking me up and find my purpose and continue to pursue that dream, whatever it is. And for you, I hope that you pursue that. I hope that you continue to find some motivation as soon as you get up and you do what you do. Do what you do and love it. Just freaking love it. But anyways, let's get back down to the bottom of things right here, to the $1,000,000 question. How can you basically grow your account? I'm not here giving financial advice. I'm just saying that this thing is repetitive and it tends to repeat over and over again. So this was overnight, and take a guess where we bounced from. Look at the tick. We bounced from 50.25. That was our target from Friday. You can actually see I took a trade on this account. We're still trading on the same XFA. I don't need to hide anything, but you don't need to necessarily see everything as well. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to know how much money I'm making or anything like that. But anyways, just know that we're making money, and that's what's good. So over here, this was our target. That 38.75 was my entry. I made a video. It's somewhere on my channel up there. But you can see that we were looking for that 51. I was basically dead on set that this market was going to hit 51. Why? Let's not get into it. The point is, we wanted to do it. We did it. We blew right through it. So now the idea, of course, we're going to probably chop around, and I was done with that day already. But the idea is simple. Now 51 becomes support. So, well, how can I prove it? Look at this overnight. We open up on Sunday, somewhere here. I think we opened up here. Yeah, right here. So we opened up somewhere in the 72, and then we got the dump, and then take a guess where we bounced from. Just take a wild guess. Right there, 50, 25, 51. It's a big area. Again, it's not going to be always exact to the tick, but just understanding that this was support, and look at where we bounced from. Like, do you think that that is coincidence? Do you think that this 51 magically became relevant in my stream and in my video? No, it's because we are going level to level back up, working our way to retest where we broke down from at the very beginning. Where is that? Well, I'll tell you very shortly. I think that we are still in for a push on higher. But second level that was very important was this 78. I also said on Friday that this thing wanted to get hit. That doesn't mean I'm just going to hold all day. Like, look, it took a day, 2 days almost to hit it, right? But the point is simple. Now this 78 is going to be turned into what? Support. And, well, I mean, look, we got the dip. So I like that we got a dip already, right? Let me put this in orange here. So we got the dip, we got the rip. We're turning this area into support. You can see how many times we've tested that level, even almost to the tick. It's quite remarkable. So trading level to level is easy, but sometimes I'll be the stupid one, or not. I don't want to call myself stupid, but I'll be the impatient one where I'll be getting long at like 80. I'll be getting long at like 81, 82, and then I'll be at break even right now, right? No, it's level to level. And what I do want to see is a rip one higher. I don't want price to come back down to 78. We missed it already. I missed that 78 entry, believe it or not. I mean, the best case scenario right now is we dump and then we go back to testing potentially 63, maybe even 51. We'll see. I don't know. There is a gap to the downside currently. So there's always that to keep in mind as well. Let me pop it up here. And then I'll make it very simple where I'm buying and where I'm, I always like to do it just because these entries are already kind of pre-planned for me. So we closed yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday, at 53.6775. So let's round it out to 53.68. So let me take this out. So I guess my question is, can we fill this gap to the 68 right here? And then basically pop back above 72. And then I'll definitely take a long to move. Look for the move, push back up. If we fill the gap at open. But if we do not fill the gap at open, then, I mean, we might just dip below that 78 and then I'll get long after that 78. So this might be a little bit of a playground for now. And where are we headed? I think ultimately we are headed back up to this major back test level of 54.28, 54.38 area. So it's kind of like a 10-point range there. But just understanding that that is a magnet, that's basically what's going to, kind of keep you out of trouble in terms of shorting too early and stuff like that. Something else I want to talk about here. You can take a wild guess why I'm looking for a long. And I mean, come on, like, can you blame me? Every single day has been basically buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, right? But look at this. This is the weekly candles I got pulled up for you. This is weekly price. Each candle represents 1 week. Look at this candle here. You can see this. Can you see this major squeeze back up? Like, does this look bearish in any way, shape, or form? I don't think so. We could actually still go back down to retesting a lot of different levels, and it would still make it a better buy than it would a short. Look how bullish this candle closed. It is, I don't know, but I'm not saying this is the bottom. I'm not saying nothing. All I'm saying is that this thing is as bullish as a bull can be. Like, this thing wants to go up. And it's mean. Like, it wants to go up. Now here, look at the hourly candles. We are basically just kind of attempting this kind of bear flag break currently. You can see the pull to the upside right here. Maybe we're going consolidating on sideways. Very simple to kind of see that right there. So if we can turn that 78 into support, potentially we can go on higher at open, but I'm not sure. Let's wait and see for the price to open on up. We do got a gap at the 68, like I said, so maybe we fill the gap and then we go up. I would not be looking for a gap fill because I don't trade like that. Does that mean that you can necessarily? Of course, everybody can trade whatever they want. So that's it. That's basically it. As long as 51 continues to hold, 78 holds, and 39.42 continue to hold, we want up. I mean, it's as simple as that. I don't know how else to put it. And these are going to be levels from, again, last week. So we got support at the 78. We got support at 50, 63, 51. You can see all this massive congestion zone right here. 63. We have support at 51, which is where we bounced from overnight. It's not coincidence. It is not coincidence at all. 51. And then we got the major supply and major support right down here, the 37.42 level. So as long as 37.42 continues to hold, it would be still healthy and bullish to go back up. Now, the problem is, where is the market going at open? Because I know that basically we want to nail the first move and get out of here, right? Well, that's the thing with Mondays. And this is why exactly I don't necessarily rush into a Monday and why I stop trading on Mondays, because I don't want to feel in a rush. I like to let price basically do what it wants to do. And I like to discover where price is headed. But those are the levels, I think. As long as those levels continue to hold, we're going back up. That weekly candle close bullish. It is extremely bullish in my opinion. But again, let's just wait for the charts to play out. Look at this candle. If you're not looking at the bigger time frames, I think you're missing out. Definitely. So that's the weekly candle. Look how bullish that candle closed. Like, you cannot expect this week to be like the last 2 weeks. Because if you did, if you got short, well, you got wrecked. Like, there's no point in FOMOing short. There's no point. This candle, look at it. Look at that massive wick to the downside. We just sprung up from major support at the bottom. I mean, we want to backtest this 54.38 area. But will we do it right at open? Probably not, right? I want to get long the choo-choo train. I know that potentially you might be thinking short just because where we're at, there's a gap fill. We're pushing off higher. But, I mean, I feel like that's picking tops for me. And I just don't like doing it. Like, why am I going to get short 80 or even like somewhere here when I know 78 is support, right? Like, look how many times we bounce from it. You got to zoom out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entries, potentially 9 right now, right? So, I mean, I don't want to short that. I do breakdown trades, meaning when supports fail, then they retest. At that point, I feel good. I want to go with price momentum. And when price just basically goes to the top, bounces off support, and then goes higher, well, you know you're going against the trend. All you need is, remember, all you need is one trade, 10 plus points with one contract that's over $500. And yeah, so my XFAs at first, the first week I always do one contract only. Why? Well, because when you start an XFA, you start at a balance of 0. And your max loss, depending on your account size, is going to be negative 2,000 or 4,000, whatever, right? So the point is simple. You need to build the padding in your account. You cannot just go in full lot, and TopStep doesn't let you anyways. You can only trade 2 contracts up to a balance of, I think, 2,000 or 1,500. Once you're above that, then you can trade heavier. So like right now, I'm comfortable trading 2 contracts, but when I first start them out, I always go light. It's just I'm a conservative trader, I guess. I just don't. I mean, why blow it up? Like, you got into the XFA, build it. Build a nice padding, $5,000, right? I got 8 of them things, and I can tell you, rushing into them, it is not going to be a wise move. The point is to get paid out, to get paid. You want to make money. There's no rush. I know last week it looked, $500, $600, $700 per day. But hey, $700, $500 per day. Do the math. It adds up real quick. And I traded 4 days last week only. Like I said, I don't typically like to trade on Mondays. The goal is to be profitable. Later on, yes, putting on more size, making real money like you might see online. Yes, that's the next level, right? But it's not necessarily a strategy change. All you got to do at that point is just, put on more size. The key is finding a strategy that works for you, right? If you can think to yourself, okay, you find a strategy, support resistance, I got 3-point stops, and I'm looking for 10 points plus, well, that's going to be a profitable strategy for you, right? And then instead of trading one contract, you can trade 2, 3, 4, 5. And then as my goal would be, trading multiple accounts. I copy trade them sometimes, not all the time though. Definitely not on a Monday. So, I mean, I wouldn't short here, but These levels are from last week. You cannot forget them. Like, write them down. This 63.78 is from last week. This 51 is from last week. This 37.42, if you don't know about this level, you're completely lost. Like, we can come all the way down here, and I would still rather buy the thing. Like, we're not necessarily pulling back just because we are going here. You got to understand the trend on a bigger scale. And then like that, you don't get fooled by every micro dip. I think it was last week or whenever the crash happened, it was the biggest crash since COVID, right? What happened right after it? We're getting a massive squeeze. Surprise, surprise. I'm not saying everything just goes up either. It's just that I just simply understand the support where we bounce from, and like, we're not bearish at all. If we break down today this 37.42 area, all right, then we'll talk a different story tomorrow. But until then, look at it. We're just going higher. This is support right here. This is why I would not short into a support level. I'm going to take it easy. But you know what? We can do something. We can get the ultimate indicator in here. This worked on Friday. So if you lost on Friday, the crystal ball did better. Ask a question. Please ask. Will we dump at open? On Friday, I said, will we pump at open? All right, let's see what the crystal ball has got to say about this. I'll say yes. Uh-oh. Crap, I should have said pump. All right, on Friday it worked. I asked it if it's going to pump at open, and it said definitely, and it kind of did, right? Over 10 points, so I'll give it a win. But today, will it dump at open? I will say yes. All right. Well, you got the crystal ball indicator there. Oh my goodness. Will it be right? If I'm gonna short, I'll tell you what I want to see. So basically kind of already played out. You can see this level of mild resistance. I like to see the pumps and then the dumps into the ranges. So like something like that. And then for a buy, it's the same thing, just the opposite. I want to see price basically take out these lows right here. Takes out this liquidity from all these stops. Because you know everybody who's long here, everyone who's long all here, it's too easy to see that their stops are somewhere here, right? Now, that doesn't mean we're going to go and get them. It's pretty bullish, right? I'm just saying, like, I like to see them get taken out, get back above the range, and then we go higher. Those setups are the juiciest of setups, but unfortunately, they do not happen all the time. So shorting, I would want to see price at least get to that 5,400. Whoops. If 78 continues to hold, we're going to that 5,400. It's level to level, and then perhaps there I'll look for a short. But I mean, here I'm just late to the party. That's it. If it was Friday, I would have probably longed it already, but no. It is Monday. Mondays, for whatever reason, they tend to kind of consolidate a little bit. And then if you're lucky, they don't, but let's see. If we get the dump, then we get the reclaim of that level. I will take the long. Plus, we got this bear flag here too. It's too easy, right? Like, you know everyone's gonna pile on short as soon as that thing breaks. This choo-choo train went up though. I gotta say, I wouldn't be surprised if we go to that 5,400, but this is the problem with me on Mondays. I'm a little bit impatient. I gotta see the trap. We gotta trap first. We gotta trap players offside. We take out the lows. We take out the stops. We trap shorts, and then their stops will be back above. And I like this setup currently. It looks bearish, so that's why I'm looking bullish, or I'm looking to the upside. Lower high, lower high. You know everyone's thinking lower high, bear flag break. And while it can work, it does have its own percentage of rate of success. I just don't like to do what everyone else does. Because you already know 90% of retail traders lose money. And that is not me saying it because that's just the fact. And I'm not here trying to throw anybody under the bus or try to throw shade. I'm just saying that, like, when you look do what they do, get what they get. I should have been long from 51. Never mind the coulda, woulda, shoulda. Hey, if somebody else has a plan or anybody would like to share their thoughts on where they think the market is headed, I am open-minded to listening or at least reading what your plan would be. If you want to share. Am I looking at it wrong? Is this a dump right at open? I mean, if I was going to take a long, it would have to be around right at the 78. It's Monday. We could pull back. The gap fill is right at the bottom. The gap fill is at 68. So maybe it's a wise idea. Let that gap get filled. Gap. There you go. Now I don't forget about it. The gap. Right there. 68. I got it marked on my 15-minute chart. I mean, I wouldn't short looking for it. Maybe I'll wait for that gap to get filled and take a long of 63. Or if we just rally at open, well, then I'll probably consider a short at 5,400. Or, like I said, the major juicy setup for me is we dip below this 78, couple points below, we get back above, and then I'm given the green light, I think. So I try to play out multiple scenarios, right? Like, how is the market going to essentially move? And I'm not trying to predict it. I'm just trying to think about what level can we do what at. And then if we just rally from here, well, it wouldn't be a surprise to me because, well, we already have so many bounces off the 78. I won't FOMO into it. I don't care. I'm better off waiting for it to go. Give us some time. It's Monday. My goodness, market hasn't even opened up. We still got 5 minutes. The dollar is starting to look a little bit weaker. This choo-choo train went up, I think, today again. How am I going to hop on this train? Get these lines out of here. And we're currently right at around the VWAP. So on the spot, you can see this here. Let me pull it up. Oops. We're right at the VWAP. We're just going sideways. I would love to see that VWAP get cracked. So meaning we get to the downside first. Like that people think that we're going bearish. Where we whatever. I don't know. They use this indicator. I don't know for what, but look, the VWAP. Don't even get me started on the VWAP. Leo, never mind. It's Monday. It's too early for that. This 78 continues to be support. Should have been long, I think. No. I already know what happens. If I had averaged in my position, if I said I'm going to get long 80, and then at 78, if price goes there, it would have freaking dumped and filled the gap. It's Monday. I'm going to be a little bit patient. I know what to do at each level, so there's no need for FOMO. Actually, on my video, I don't know, last week, all of last week, I was talking about how this area wants to get hit when we were way down. Price was way down. So I'm not even here. This 54.38 wants to get hit. Now that we reclaimed this 38.42 level, that was a major level, we're going up here. Like, I don't know when, I don't know how. It's not my job to do that. It's rather my job to hop on long whenever I have an advantage and an edge in the market. So I don't know, like, I don't want to put my signature on it yet, but we're going up here. We want to backtest this level. And then from there, we'll see if we get denied and we make another leg on down. I talked about the level way before. Now it looks kind of obvious, but when we were at 200 points lower, talking about that level, and then I long every single day going up with it, well, surprise, surprise. I looked at my trades last week. I did not take one single short. I look at my trades the week before that. Not one single short. And I still made money both weeks. And in fact, the week that we sold, I did better than last week. What the fudge? I don't know. But because when we're selling, we get to bounce quick. So we sell, we bounce quick, and then lock in profit quick, done. And then basically the bounces get sold, so we go on lower. But we get to test multiple supports when we're selling. Like, look at this chop garbage here. We're just consolidating sideways, right? So we're not really selling. If we were selling, I would have taken the long 63. Boom, take profit 70. We sell, break 63. Boom, long 51. Take profit 63. It's a game of freaking ping pong. And the more volatility is in the market, the better I think I do, because we just test multiple levels often. It's the greatest game of ping pong. NQ is looking weak. It's about to hit the VWAP. Market's going to open on up in a couple minutes. Like I said, I would love to see these lows get flushed. Maybe up to a couple points, maybe 74. And then reclaim that level, and then I'll get long. And don't forget about the gap at 68. If we just waterfalling out open and we do not reclaim this level, well, we're going to go fill that gap, right? Market's about to open on up. Remember, the crystal ball indicator did say that we were going to sell. Doesn't mean it's going to sell for a long time. I give the crystal ball the victory at around 10 points. Or 5 points, give or take. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not looking for a short. I'd rather wait for the dump and buy the dip. Please don't follow me into any trades. Like, you need screen time for this stuff. Whatever strategy you trade, you're gonna need a lot of screen time, right? So 78 still holding on up. I do think we might want to crack it. It's just too many bounces from here. We need to crack that level, but we might not. We'll see. Price is the king. I'm not gonna guess. We got 20 seconds, so get your order ready. If you've been dying to place a trade over the weekend, well, it's about to open. This is the first move. Will the obvious move play out? The bear flag and gap fill. I won't go after that move. I'm just saying, if it does play out, good for it. Market is open. By the way, market is not open for business. We're hanging out right above the support level. Again, we can't break that level. Why? Well, I mean, I know why, it's support, but come on, I'm expecting at least a little bit deeper of a sell. Like, I don't want a long here. A little bit more, yes. A little bit more. Plus, NQ is right on top of the VWAP. People are going to want to be buying there. It's too obvious. I don't like doing the obvious move, but Look at that. You see NQ on the top? It's bouncing right from the VWAP. I know we're not trading NQ. I'm just saying they do follow each other. Meaning SPY is right below the VWAP. NQ is above it. I like to see them both bearish. Like that, it fools everybody. It's so good. Look, I'm a level-to-level trader. I don't care. I'm just saying. It doesn't look the best for me to get long right now, even though I do want to get long. Screen time. I'm telling you, whatever strategy you trade, it doesn't matter. Support, resistance, and trend lines, whatever you want to master in this market. There's only one thing that's gonna save you, and that is screen time. I know to long 78, that's support, but I'm not doing it yet. I'm not liking what I'm seeing just yet. All right, NQ is breaking that VWAP finally. NQ is below the VWAP. You can see that there. Well, now it's above it, obviously, but did it trap shorts now? This is why it's so easy when it comes to level. Forgetting all the, like, just closing your mind, right? And just looking at this chart for what it is. You can see support, resistance. Choo-choo train once up, so I want to get long. If we can break below here, get back above it, that's a long for me all day looking for a push up. Of course, the support might just hold. We might not even go fill the gap, and we might just go up. But if that was the case, I need to get long here. Right at the bottom, right there. And it's not coincidence. We know 78 is support. So therefore, the lower you can get to 78, the better, right? I would be at break even potentially though from down here, from these candles, right at break even. It's Monday. I need to see the trap. Come on, baby, trap. Let's get the bear flag break. No need to do nothing. Price opened up at 53.81. We're at 53.79. Take it easy. Come on, flush the lows. Look at that. These guys, they gotta get taken out. If they get taken out, we get back into that 78. That's juicy. Don't forget that gap is at 68. We're still holding that. We haven't lost it yet. SPY's looking weak though. But no, they don't want to give it up. They don't want to give it up. Look at that. I think I should have hopped in long right there. Fudge. Yeah. NQ's starting to rip. Kind of. Oh my god. It is. Oh man. I fumbled it a little bit. No bad words, but my kids tell me, do not say bad words. Whenever you want to say the bad word, the F word, you say duck. So it's duck. They're still holding it up. Still doing it. I just need to see the dip and then the rip. Come on, come on. But look at that. Tell me it's not support. We're right above 78. We're right above it. Oh my gosh. Okay, 77. I don't know if that's enough. I think we need to go a little bit lower. What? Yes, I want to buy. What was that about? Why do I need to confirm my order with you? What is that crap? What? I don't know what just happened, but I need to fix that. Wow, my gosh, man. Why is my order so late? Man, my stop did not need to be there, but it's Monday. I'm not going to risk anymore. I need to change this. Give me a second. I don't know what I did here, but why was my order so late? Show confirmations. No. What was that, man? My order was so late, so then by the time I actually got in, it was so high. What was that about, ES? All right. A little bit late again. We're just going to try this one last shot, and then that's it. If it wants to go, it wants to go. Whoops. I didn't even realize I had that off. Love, I feel love, I feel love, I feel love. Too late of an entry there. This will be my last trade. I'm not doing no more. If we can reclaim that level, great. If not, I'll be out of here. My stop is at the low of that candle. I should have been long 78. This order thing messed me up right at open today. Not good. Not good. Close below 78. That's not good as well. We need to get back above 78. All right, that's that. My goodness. What was wrong with my orders? That first order was not needed to get filled up there. I don't know. Crap. Goodness. Oh, well, sometimes it just happens. Okay, so we are selling it. We're not reclaiming that level. No good. All right, let's see. We've done two on the same level. My goodness. So they go for the gap fill. The crystal ball was right. All right, they went for the gap fill right at open. The bear flag did work today. Wow. Right below 78. Almost. Okay, I would say they filled that gap. They definitely did. The crystal ball worked. My goodness, man. The crystal ball even did better than me at open. Fuck. All right, 63 is coming up. What a nice 15-minute candle to the downside. Super nice. Maybe that was the short right there. Right when we break below, we retest that level. Knew it. I had a feeling. I'm like, let's wait for that gap to get filled. It's Mondays. Mondays are hit and miss for me sometimes. All right, let's see 63. I'm willing to buy 63. Pretty aggressive candle, I will say. Oh, I didn't even see that. All right, can it hold? Can it hold? Let's see. Wow, I didn't even see the price get there. It just printed right now. I think my charts are acting a little bit funky. I didn't see price get at 63 until price was up, and then it printed the candle at the downside. I didn't see it get hit. I don't know if you saw that delay there, but I didn't see the price actually hit 63. And you're still weak. There was my last, not my last trade, but the last level I was willing to buy before we get all the way back down to the same magnet again. 39, 37, 42. Fudge. We missed the fair flank break. Ah! Look at that first level of support. It fails and it just waterfalls from there. My goodness. My gosh. Hey, at least we're selling. If you got the short, good job. I stuck too long biased at the top. I thought we were actually going to bounce from there and reclaim that level. But this magnet back again. Magnet. 37.47 seems like it. 37.42 appears to be the magnet right now. That's the thing with shorts. When they work, they work. And yeah, it's maybe that's why I don't like to trade Mondays. Mondays they tend to pull back a little bit more than other days. For me, at least, I find. Antonio, look at that. It was a straight waterfall right below that 78. I don't know if you did short. You were mentioning this morning about shorting that rip. If you did, well, you're well in the green today. Congratulations. I could have, would have, should have been short. I thought we were gonna get some more bounces from these areas here. But when it's time to sell, it's time to sell. Now I'm just waiting for the level to get hit again. You remember this one. That 37.42 level. It's been a major magnet all week. So, and that will be my last trade I'm willing to do. Until tomorrow. Where is this? Below there, I would be thinking short. I know you're thinking, well, look at this. You weren't thinking short all this, but I don't know. It's still a major support now. I wouldn't want to be getting short above there. Like coming into it. Okay, come on. Now really test it. We're so close to it. That 51 is the overnight low support. You can see that right here. We bounced from right overnight. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It doesn't show me on this chart for some reason. Shows price at 52. But you can see here on the big picture. Let me pull up the 15-minute chart. So the 15-minute chart, you can see that overnight support from Sunday right here at the 50.25. Right there. I wouldn't necessarily long there. I'm just saying that we're coming onto that level right now. Sell it, yes, sell it. We're so close now. Maybe we can get a nice bounce play from down here. Get me in the green today. Talk about a sell though. I will say this was a nice sell. My gosh. Wow. Holy cow. Straight down. No bounces, just straight down. Unbelievable. Very nice. Those are the shorts that if you're ever in, you're just like, you're applauding. You're like, go, baby, go. All right, 51. I do got it at support. I just, man, I don't want to buy every little support. I like 63 better, to be honest, and we got no reaction up there. Now 51. Let's see. We're so close to that inevitable 42 now that I might as well wait. Come on, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Please don't let this be over. Just sell. Oh my gosh, the overnight support. Look at it. 51 gets hit. Looks like we're going to backtest that 63 now. Why couldn't we do that over here? 63 back to 72, right? My gosh. Right from 51. 50 freaking 1. 10 points almost on that ripper. So far. All right, all right. Oh my gosh, of course. I don't long the freaking mild support, and look at it. This was the overnight support, like I mentioned. It is not coincidence at all why we're rallying off it. I just took already 3 trades, and I just don't like bidding every single level of support. But it's not a coincidence why we bounced from there. This is what I was hoping for when I got that long at 63. I thought we were really going to get maybe at least to that 72 and then move on down. But no. By now you can see why I was long when your candles look not pretty. Here, one level. This is the other level. So can we break down this 51 now? And then we're going to go back and test this level from last week, 37.42. Below there, I'm definitely thinking bearish on the overall probably week, or at least the coming day or two. But until then, I'm still thinking bullish. I still want to buy supports. I can get a little bit more aggressive today too, just because my account is at a healthy size now. So it's got to be careful and wait to see what type of action we're going to get down here. Come on, break it. Break it, 51. Break 51. This guy's just break it. Break it. This was a nice sell, but typically, like they don't typically, like, we'll get some bounces from the sells, right? That's what I look for when we're selling, because I'm not sure. If I was sure, well, then I wouldn't look for a buy, obviously. Sell, yes. You're so close to breaking down 51. We're definitely getting some volatility, so that's good. Let's see. Are there any news or anything that I should care about? Not really. At 11 o'clock, some numbers, but I definitely will be out of here by then. Are you kidding? 51. We tested it to the level. The overnight support. It's still hold. It's still holding. It held. Why can't we get that bounce right there? That was it, yes. That's all I wanted up there. This was plenty. 51, 61, 10 points. Not bad. But let's break down. Break down. We're right up below 63, above 51. And then the same lean comes into play. As long as 51 holds, we're going back up now. Even that 42, if it holds, we're going back up. But plenty of profit to the downside already, which is okay. Look at this low from here, or the overnight. Almost held right to the tick. Look at this right here. Oops. Oops. Look at that. Is that coincidence? No. We could have done that from that 63 level, from that 78 after we reclaimed. And then the breakdown trade, which comes into play right here. That was the magical 78 right here. You can see that support. Once that first level of support fails, that is when the short comes in. If you short here, 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 I think you're picking tops. And, well, I just don't like taking the shorts. Especially on a Monday. But look at it. My God, today it just played out. That's a breakdown trade right there. At the level that is tested and then breaks down. They trap more often than they pay, and that's why I don't like taking them. All right, come on, break 51. Let's get down to the 42. I would buy 51, but I don't like that we already got that squeeze from it. And with the bounce, right? That's why I don't want to buy it. I'm hoping that it just breaks. And when price came down here, I didn't even see it get hit. My candle printed here and then up. And then it showed the price there. So I didn't even see that. Come on, yes, break. Now it's break, 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 break. That 42 is right there. All right, finally. Okay, there we go. This is the line in the sand here for the Bears and the Bulls, right somewhere here. 37.42 level. Come on. Now, the thing is, do I buy 42 or do I wait for that mid-range 40 level? Because if I buy 42, I can't take it out at 37. That's support. Oh, come on. Sell it. Come on, yes, just a little bit more. It was a little bit more. We're almost going to get that 42 entry. Come on, come on. What I see here is we do got that dip. Come on, break down. Break it, 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 break it. I was thinking about a long right there because of that dip, that trap to the downside here, but I mean, it's almost inevitable that we're gonna hit down here now. So I don't know. That's a trap right there. The dip below the zone, the rip back above the zone. Fuck. Come on, yes, just rip it. I mean, dump it. Let's get down to testing the major level. That's what I want to see. That 42 get hit. At 42, I like it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. If I was long this move, I would have to be long 51. Crap, I think we're going back to 63 now. That was a trap right there. I fell asleep. That was it. Mm. Selling so much. Yeah, probably. I was thinking that too. This trap right there, though, I should have been long right there. Watch, man. I keep on talking about the trap. He gave me an entry. I got no excuse right there for not taking that long. That was it. 51, looking for a push back to the 63. I wouldn't necessarily hold past that, but man, fuck, I fell asleep on that. That was it, I think. That was the beginning. This is what I was looking for, basically, up on that 78 level right here. That's the trap that I'm always talking about. It's the beginning of the moves. Like the bounce and stuff, the bounce plays kind of work sometimes, but these traps here, these are it. We'll see. It is selling pretty hard, though. I can see a lot of shorts piling on the green candles. I agree a little bit. I agree there, too. Which that could create the bounce back up. We'll see. Should have been long already, but if this trap's going to work, it's got to get to that 63 minimum, or else we're going to break down and fail that trap. The bus left me, I must say. The bus has left me to the backup. Unless they sell this thing right here, right now, it's going 63. Come on, sell it. Oh my gosh, it's going to that 63. Fudge! I want to be long. I gotta get long on this choo-choo train. This dip couldn't happen up here, right? If we reclaim 63, we're going back up to that 78 level. Fuck, am I gonna get long here? I'll get long 63 if we can come back a little bit. I like how we're pushing right above that resistance. Now we can come back. Come on, pick me up at 63. They had to dip it further. Fudge. Oh my gosh, man. They had to do it, didn't they? We're going now, take a wild guess to where? 70 freaking 8. As long as that 63 holds now, that's it. It's done. All right, come on. Get me long on this thing. Look at the trap. Again, this was the beginning of the move right there. This was it right there. Fuck. I'm gonna leave. We're going back to 78. This dip was nothing but a buy, in my opinion. Just sucks that God damn it, I longed the 63, I didn't long 51. Are you kidding? And now, of course, I'm here waiting for 63. The damn thing doesn't want to come back to it. Unbelievable. Ugh. Come on, yes. Are you kidding? Come on down. Come on down to that 63. Come on. 63, 63 and a half. It's fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, yes. Please, come back. Pick me up. Pick up Papa, please. We've been buying you all day, all day. Come on, now pay me. Pick me up on the little dip. I don't want to see 78 get tested yet. Oh my goodness, are you kidding? Fudge. This is what I mean by Mondays. I'm always too goddamn early. This dip is nothing but a buy. It is nothing but a buy. Oh my goodness. It's frustrating. Look at that freaking rip from the trap right at the bottom right there. Why didn't I long? I don't know. Fudge. We reclaimed 78. Well, now it's another... Oh my God. Are you kidding? How did I miss it? And this is why I buy the dip, because this sell here is nothing but, they'll sell it as much as they want. I just don't know if it's the first level, the second, the freaking third happened to be today. Every single level was a buy. And look where we're going, right back to that 78, which is where we broke down from this morning. And we almost got to the level of last week. It's going up. It's going to the goddamn 78. This is BS now. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? And this is why I buy the dip. Because this shit happens. This is exactly the thing I'm talking about. It's just nothing but a nice FU to basically the longs like me that are too early. Missed that 51. It was so easy. That was the support from overnight. Look at it. So easy. Easy. Look at this. It's not coincidence. You see that? This was the low overnight, right here. Obviously, it's easy, but hindsight trading is always easy, right? But then we got the dip, we got the rip back into the zone, and that's the beginning of the trend and the ripper back up. What a move. Unbelievable. Oh, fuck. Mondays, you gotta love it. I swear. Well, now it becomes an easy game. If we're gonna get denied at 78, that's a potential short. If we are gonna get denied, but with this strength, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't short it. I want to get long. It didn't come to retest this level once. Once. But if I've gone long there, I'm pretty sure we would have back tested it. It's always like that. You gotta love trading. Look at that. It's a goddamn U. It's a U. Literally. It's an FU to the shorts, and it's an FU to the longs that got early. It's both. If you didn't take profit on that short, I don't know. And now we got already a nice move to the downside, a nice move to the upside. Guess what? We might want to reclaim 78 and consolidate. And chop. That's why I don't want to see 78 get tested yet. I want us to dip 63. Watch me, man. Anyways. That's why I don't like to sell short, because you never know if this thing we could have bounced from here. We could have bounced from here. We could have bounced from basically anywhere. As long as this level held, which obviously we didn't even test it. So then we going back up. This is an inevitable choo-choo train to go back up. Then now come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as long as this level holds, well, we might not even go back to test it. Maybe we will, I don't know, but we reclaim 78. Come tomorrow, I already know. It's a long city. This is a long all day, all day. It was a long all day. Obviously, I'm not going to hold through all this drop, right? But buy the dip. Works again. Not quite yet. We got to reclaim 78 to completely, you know, let's say we buy the dip. Literally, we dip right below 78. Oh my God, look at this U. Wow. That's a V for victory right there. Oh my God, look at this thing. Holy shit. Talk about a bottom potentially. Wow. You gotta love it. Such an easy game. I make it complicated. Why didn't I buy 51? I saw the trap. I saw the price there and I'm like, buy it, Leo, buy it. And all I was doing is looking for a buy. And there's the inevitable 78. If we're going to get denied and the bears, quote unquote bears, have any strength, well, this is a good short potential there. But I'm not going to short it because look what happened to the bears right here. They got wrecked. Wrecked. This choo-choo train wants up. Here, I'm guessing if we're going to break 78, taking a long, even though I think we're going to break it. So if we somehow magically dip to 63, I'll take the 63 buy. But, of course, we're not. We're just going to rip right through it. And I don't really like to FOMO into it there. The shorts are going to get wrecked. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I already know if I long this thing here, it's going to pull back. You already know that's what's going to happen. So, I'm going to stay out of it. What are you? God damn it. $78 acting like resistance. Currently, I pop above it, right back below it. I wouldn't short it. I'm just saying. You can see why price is kind of holding up here or slowing down a little bit, if you will. It's not a coincidence. This is where we broke down from this morning. You don't need to guess this game. We make it complicated, but in a perfect world, if this 78 somehow actually can manage to get price down, then we're gonna test the bottom level of the game, which is 63. But look at this. Bears, you want to talk about bears? Forget it. These guys, you buy the dip and that's that. I believe that there's no bears in this market. It's just profit takers. Whenever the bulls are like, all right, give me the money, that's when they're going to sell. Maybe I'm too bullish all the time, but this is why. Like, look at this. Look at this. I was so early. Fudge. Well, we popped. Fudge. So price is holding up below 78 currently. What a ripper. Wow. And that didn't happen at 63. Oh my gosh. That 51 I didn't buy. I don't know why. I saw that trap there. I saw it. I saw it, right? That one's gonna haunt me for the rest of the day a little bit. It was so easy. So easy. All right, let's see what happens at this 78 level. We're right below it. You can see price getting stuck up there. If we reclaim there, well, I mean, we already rallied a lot. But there's still more potential, of course, but this is a good place for price to get denied. If we are going to get denied. Maybe we get denied here. We test 63. But we're very bullish, so hopefully we reclaim there and we just pop. We'll see. Oh my gosh, we're right below it. Look at that. Price is hesitating right there. Is that coincidence? It's not at all coincidence. These levels, they play over and over again. I don't know. I'm not in love with it. I'm basically banking in that this thing is gonna reclaim. I will give it a shot. I hope it goes. If not, I'm out of here. I'm over this trade already. If we can reclaim it, we're popping, kind of like we did with 63, but do it, yes. Just do it. Do it. Do it like you did with 63. Pop it. First pop. Half decent so far. We gotta get more. More. We need at least minimum 3 to 5 points on this pop. I want to see 82 minimum. There's 82. Continue. We're gonna have some resistance here coming up. Right at this 84 level. You can see that right here. I mean, it's pretty obvious right here. 84. Right there. So now the trick is we got to congest above 78 and no less than that. And we can look for that break above 84. Price needs to continue, basically, is what I'm saying. Wow. You see what I mean about the dip? Do you start to see why I'm like always just like buy the dip? Like this was a big dip, right? But in general, we dip a little bit less and we will rally the crap out of from a level of support. And that's why I'm always kind of looking bullish to the bullish side whenever we're dipping because of setups like this. It is unbelievable. Come on, yes. Now don't be choking. Let's go. We already reclaimed so many levels. 2 levels back up. We got back 63, 78. Now let's do what basically what was at the beginning. What was the setup for the beginning? Which was a rally. A rally planned to the 5,400. This rally was kind of already pre-programmed, but they decided to dip it. Break 84. Come on. Just break it with strength. Break it with strength. Never mind retesting anything. Just go, baby. Go. Go, yes, go. You know you want to test that 5,400. Just go, yes, please. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. But there's this stupid little gap here on the SPY chart right here that it might want to get filled. I don't know. You can see this little volume imbalance here. I don't know. Sometimes they do fill. I'm not saying we're doing it. I freaking hope not, but I see that little imbalance there. Don't ask me how or why. It's a little tiny as a freaking tiny imbalance there. I really hope we don't go there, but I'm just saying my eyes saw it. I'm like, fudge. Let's just rip it, yes. Never mind that crap. That would put us down to the 33. Fuck, that's $1 almost. No, yeah. Rally. Rally above 84, and then we break 90, and then that ultimate 5,400 will be inevitable and incoming. Basically, the trade at open. This was the trade I was looking for at open, and yeah, it's just gonna be happening after a massive dip. Rip it, yes, rip it. Rip it. A little bit more. Let's rip above 84. Dun, dun, dun. I want water, but I don't really want to leave. But I feel like if I go get water, I can get distracted and not take profit too early. So I'm going to just leave. I'm going to take profit right up here at 5,400. I'll be back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why, yes. Why couldn't we just rip? Let's go. What a ripper, though. We got the dip and then we got the rip. Wow. Wow. What a trading session, I swear. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, believe it, Leo, because look at this. Oh my God. Wow. NQ's pulling back, of course. Now that they know I'm long, they want to consolidate this thing. We're going to go 5,400, all right? Listen, hear me out. This is my dilemma here. We're going to go 5,400. The thing is, how are we going to get there now? Because we already got this dip that got bought up. And I would hope that we just go there now, obviously, right? But we might want to consolidate a little bit. I hope not. But I hope we just go straight to that 5,400. This was inevitable. From the moment I got up here, I'm like, we're going to go to that 5,400. I was looking for a buy all day. We went up. The choo-choo train went up. Unfortunately, you witnessed the dip, and I try to buy every little bit of support. Well, take a while to guess why. Because of exactly this. Even on days like today where we have sells and this and that, we just bounce from support and we do a trap below the overnight low. That's the overnight low. Let me pull it up here. You can see the overnight low there. Fucking NQ now is coming back. You can see that overnight low with that blue line right there. We dip below it and then we get the move right back up. So it's like sooner or later we will make the trap and then go up. And then we just did. And now it's like we're going to go 5,400, but how much am I going to hold through this crap? We might want to consolidate further. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, fudge. If I wasn't long, this thing would have gone straight to that 5,400. Straight there. It would have gone straight there without hesitation. I'm telling you, it's crazy, but just, oh my gosh, buy the dip. This is exactly why I'm talking about all the time. That 5,400 wants to get hit. It's a magnet. And we're playing in the same ranges from last week. 78 was resistance, now wants to be turned into support. 63 was resistance, turning into support. 51 was resistance, turning into support. My problem here is that this thing wants to probably consolidate now. I don't know. And how much am I going to hold for? I don't care the time it takes. I'm just worried about any dips. And then I got to hold through drawdown. That's the problem. As long as we can hold that 78, we get going. I mean, I can pull my stop at break even, but fudge that. We want 5,400 and I'm locking price in. I'm going to take my profit right up here. Once this thing cracks here, I'll look to add. Once we break through this resistance somewhere potentially to here, back test here, and then we look for the move up higher. So something like this. Once we, whoops, not that. Why is that moving? Oh my gosh, these charts too. Once we break, back test, look for the push on up. As I say over and over again, over and over and over and over again, I want to get this message across that this is nothing but the greatest ducking game of ping pong that you will ever see. It is level to level trading that basically gives me certain confidence in certain moves. And why I always say, buy the dip. Buy the dip, Leo. I'm not trying to give financial advice. I'm just saying, look at this thing. Even this dip got bought up. If you were thinking we were going to be selling short, I explained that below here, I mean, above here, this 37.42 level, this was key level of resistance last week. We reclaimed it last week. So now, as long as we're above there, all we got to do is take some longs and look for the push up higher. Where is the next move higher? 54.50, 54.30. That's where the market wants to go. 54.30 level. Right up here. Right up here. I am telling you, this thing wants up here, okay? Somewhere up here. Now, does that mean I'm going to just hold and pray and hope until then? No, we got to look for opportunities to make money. And look at it. It's incoming. I hope it does it right now so I can just get the duck out of here. I am over and done with this day. It is Monday. I want to lock it in at 5,400. The inevitable push. Even though I was late, it still can reward me for sure. Let's do the inevitable, yes. And this is exactly what I mean. Why I don't want to short. I don't give a, I'm going to say the bad word. I don't give a shit if this thing broke down. It could have easily trapped and it could have gone right back up instantly, but it didn't. So we get to sell, but if you just look at the short mind thing, if you look at the short setup at open, right? We got the dump, no good. But look at it. If you don't understand the big picture trend, you're going to think that we're going to sell. Meanwhile, all we did was just come back lower. We didn't even test the support. This was the major support right here. 37.42. That was the major one. We didn't even test there. Okay? So you could have been fooled that we were going to keep on selling, selling, selling. And then look what happens to you. You get ripped apart, destroyed, wrecked. Because that's a false understanding of how trend works. And I don't trend these little bear flags, stupid things like that. I want to go along with the trend. When I trade, I can sit here and talk. I can go walk away for an hour. I don't give a damn. Because I'm confident in the setup. I'm confident in the levels. I'm confident in the support and resistance. Little bear flag breaks, I'm not confident in that one bit. Look at it. I'm sorry I'm all over the emotion spectrum today, but it's Monday. We got the massive dip, then the massive rip, and maybe there's the nicotine withdrawals a little bit kicking in too. I don't know. We're doing better with that, though. We're doing better for sure. I'm not taking profit. I am not taking it. I'm holding this ducking thing. Estos en la mañana. Let's get the boner candle out of there, yes. I can see it coming. I can see it coming. I can see that shape. I'm calling it before it happens. I see that boner candle indicator in my head is going like bing, 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 bing. I don't know how. I can just fucking tell. Do it. Do it, yes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Bestia, mita. All right, come on. We got to get going. We don't want to get stuck right here. You can see why we're getting sort of stuck there. It is not coincidence at all. Like I said, this game is a predictable game, and it's nothing the greatest game of ping pong. You can see that. Look where price got choked up right there. 89.25. Where's the high of the previous overnight? 89.50. Is that coincidence? Not at all. Not at all. Not at all coincidence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We had to break that level. That's the only thing I was here thinking about. I'm like, we got to break it. With that boner candle, we do got to break it. We can still do it, yes. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Really not like it. Nice, nice. All the way, push the pedal to the floor. You still think I'm crazy for trying to buy every little bit of support? Do you still think I'm crazy? We're gonna rock some Mac Miller right now. Let's see. Mac Miller. So as a game of ping pong, there's a little bit of rules, if you will. So for example, when I see price, you see that it's not coincidence we got denied there, right? That doesn't mean that you need to get out of my position. Rather, that means that we're gonna pull back from that little bit of resistance. Now, I do not know if we're gonna pull back 1 point, 3 points, 5 points. It really doesn't matter. But as I often repeat myself, there is no rules to how much we will pull back from there. Rather, all you need to understand is one thing. If this level 78 continues to hold, meaning that if we were to dip all the way down here and we had bounce from 78, that would still be a healthy thing. That would be totally fine. Meaning that as long as 78 holds from whatever dip we get up here, we are good to go to the next level, which is 93 currently. Look at that. We're breaking right above it. What more? I just don't know. If this is not the greatest game of ping pong, as I often put it, I don't know what this is. I really don't. Look at that. It's coming for it. It's wants it. It wants it. And I'm not taking ducking profit yet. 78, 88. We're over 10 points on this trade. That's what we do here. My God. God damn it. Look at that. It's inevitable. Why? I might lock it in soon. Let's see. Come on, a little bit more. I always take profit early, but it's fucking Monday, and I want to get out of here now. I'm in the green on the day now. Come on, push it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Rally, 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 rally. I gotta see that 93 get hit. Let's see 93 get hit. Let's see 93 get hit. Come on. Push. Push it. Push it, push it, push it. Come on, let's see that 93 get hit. Come on, don't dip. Don't dip. Just go 93. Come on, yes. Come on. Don't run out of steam yet. 5. Gen Q's looking a little bit weak. Right before you go. Come on, yes. 5,400. Let's do it. And then we can consolidate above 54 and 98. We gotta test that 5,400. Come on. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Oh my gosh. ¿Qué pasó? Yes. ¿Qué pasó? I would have liked to see that ripper, at least 93. Buenas. Buenas. Bananas. Yeah, I think I need to rock the banana song to get this thing cracking even more. All right, I'm playing the banana song. Let's see. Can you do it now? Yes. Can you do it? Yes likes the banana song. Come on, yes. Hold those lows. Let's go. We got to test 93 minimum. I would have rather seen 93 than the dip. I'll explain after why. Because the problem here is this. I hope not, but that was resistance at the bottom of that box. We got above it. We breaking back into the range. So that might be a ducking trap to the upside. I don't know yet. I do not know yet. You get what I mean? Kind of the same thing to the bottom. It's rinse and repeat. See that bottom there? That. And that. I don't want to say it, but that. That's why I wanted to see 93 hit first. Because if 93 had hit, maybe would have consolidated here and then looked like that. Let's see, let's see. That was a mean wick right there, right back up. I like it, I like it. Come on, push, 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 push. Don't back test, just push it. Break 90, I mean 88. And then 90, yes. Break it, break it, break it, break it. Come on, yes, a little bit more. Me baja. Ay. Come on, 5,400. It was so close. We were so close to it. 91. Come on, come on. Let's go 5,400. Push, 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 push. How long are we in this trade now? I'm in this trade already for quite some time. I am long since. Let me see. I don't even remember where I got filled. I'll have to double check after, but if I'm not wrong, it was here. So since 10:20. Let me check here. I'm long since. Why is it showing me that weird time? I don't know. I'll check after. But if I'm not wrong, I think I'm long since we broke here or here, something like that. So 10:20, 10:20. Break through those highs, yes. We gotta break this high right now, right here, right now, right now, right now, right now. You gotta trade with conviction. When you trade, you gotta trade with conviction. You gotta trade. You gotta have a good plan. You gotta understand your strategy. And when you do that, when you understand your strategy, your edge in the market, and you will really understand the game, well, then you can hold for, longer than 30 seconds or a minute. And you look for your inevitable push higher, right? Or lower, whatever you're looking for. We've been holding this since 10:22. I'll double check after, but yeah, since 10:20, 10:22-ish. And we're looking for that push right back to that 5,400, which was a level that we pretty much broke down previously. I don't want to say that we're going to go there, but I mean, my signature is there. You know what I mean? But I'm not calling it like the other video I have on my video yet, because the thing is, we might consolidate. I don't know. So as long as we continue to push like this, yes, we're going up there. And will you look at that? The inevitable 5,400. It might be coming now. Come on, push through these highs, yes. Don't get stuck here. We gotta go. We gotta go right here, right freaking now. Oh my goodness, it got stuck again right there. You see that? Look at that candle there. It got stuck right where that previous candle got stuck. No guessing in this game. Right there. Shoot. So now I see us pretty much consolidating in this range here. Inside of this giant box here, if you will. So if we stay consolidating there, and hopefully we can continue to basically make this shape that I patented. All right, this is a patent of mine. We can kind of maybe congest. I don't know. I hope so, right? This would be your trigger finger right here, somewhere there. And then we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's just, it's consolidating. So Don't overtrade in that range. You got in here. I got no trade for you. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not ever telling you to trade anything. I'm just saying, right? Dollar showing some strength. Is that a sign? Yeah. I don't know. I think I am gonna miss a couple more Mondays now. Too much emotion on Mondays, as you can see. Come on, ES. Let's do it. We're chilling right there, right in this consolidation area. I just don't want to see any drop. But unfortunately, you got to understand that we might come back down to that 78. We might. I hope not, but we might. I would really like to see 5,400 get hit first, and then we can come back to retest 78. That makes more sense to me. But what makes sense to me doesn't necessarily have to be what the market wants to do. And that's why sometimes I'll hold through this probably, a lot longer than I might want sometimes, but it is what it is. Come on, yes, let's get that volume. I like how we're trying to turn 88 into support. All right, come on. This is the third shot the Bulls are getting now. We got to basically go and break this. We need to break that right there. We need to break that and test 93. And let's see what type of action we're going to get at 93. Come on, ES. Come on. You know what people are looking at. That double top right there. You know retail's thinking that double top. I mean, I'm retail too, right? But I'm just saying. Basic retail. If we go over that 5,400 straight after this squeeze out of here, I don't know. I'm going to drop the mic. We're already over 10 points on this trade. Come on, let's go for the 20 points. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's no way. That's not very good. That is not a good picture to see that right there. We should have broken that right there. Come on, yes. Come on. Why? Why? Fudge. We got 5 minutes left on the hourly candle. And 5 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. This could be a decisive moment. You can see that gun shape is still playing out. That consolidation is still happening right there. The pull, or not the pull, it's not really a pull. The handle. Let's see. Can it pay out again? Can you take me higher to that 5,400? The inevitable. 96. 53.97 is our current pivot on the SPY. I don't even want to look because I mean, I'm long already, so I'm not just trading my feelings, right? But this thing wants the boner candle out of here. But I don't know. I'm already long from where I'm supposed to be. The rest is, you know, let it be. Come on, yes, rip it. Anybody who's shorting here, please, let's go take their stops. Let's go take their stops. No good, no good. Getting denied again. Again. 3 minutes left on the hourly candle. Come on, yes. It's gonna push a little bit higher than 93, and then I might want to take some profit. Then I might want to take it. NQ is getting stuck right below the pivot. These pivots work whenever they feel like it. Just go, yes, go. See, like trading in this range right here, trading here would be very difficult. This is why I don't really, I don't like trading the way typically, you know, most people would trade, just because of that. This was kind of expected, this consolidation around there. Market's not just going to continue to go in a straight line. It needs to gather some, you know, some stops. And you already know where the stops are at from the short. They're right here. It's too simple to see that. It is. Come on, if I can see it, you know. All right, come on. When am I going to lock this in? I want to get out of here. I got some stuff to do. Push this thingy, yes. Print, baby, print. Let it print. You can see we got the magical indicator. This is the only indicator you need. It's called the gun shape. You do that, and then that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're breaking. Are we going to go finally? We're breaking to the upside. I'm going to take profit very soon, just as full disclosure. Come on, a little bit more. We got to test 93 first. Come on, don't go back into that range. You get back into the range. Come on, just go, baby. Let it print. Let it print. I don't like it. It's getting choked up here. We got 18 seconds left on the hourly candle. Come on, we gotta go, 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 go. Fudge, come on. Push it. Push, 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 push. Alrighty, new candle right now. What's gonna happen? Let's see. Push, yes. Push, 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 push. Here we go. It's starting. Come on. Quickly, quickly, or else I'm going to get out quick. We cannot go back down. We got to just go, 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 go. Print, print. Give it a little bit of rip. Come on, come on, come on. I'm going to probably get out. We might want to congest a little bit more, and I don't like it. Come on. Test that pivot at 90. Fudge. Not looking good, not looking good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's a momentum play. We're congested like that. That's why. All right, all right. I might lock it in here. Let's see. We're over 10 points on the trade, but I want a little bit more. All right, all right, all right. We're getting it. Come on. NQ, we need NQ to start going. I'm looking at the potential profit take on 93. I'll take it. Fuck. I don't like it. But we still locked it in for more than 10 points. How many points did we get? I don't know why my executions are off here. I think it's... So we got in long at 78.75. And we locked it in at 91. Watch, now that I took profit, it's gonna rally, isn't it? Oh my god. That's what I mean. It's hard to just sit here. Oh my god, it's going now. Oh man, wow, look at it. I couldn't wait 2 more minutes. All right, well, there's that push I was looking for. My gosh. I'm telling you, see what I mean? As soon as I take profit, boom, we get the ripper. Watch it go to 5,400 now without me. I'm in the green now again. Started the day, got in the red. Maybe that's why I took profit a little bit early. And, well, it doesn't matter. We're in the green again. We're in the green. Yes! Oh, man. All right, that's definitely it for me. That's Monday. It was definitely a wild one. A roller coaster, if you will. But the idea never changes. I come here on this computer, on this stream, and my strategy never changes. The day can change. The profits can change, but never your strategy. Look at this breakdown trade right there. We broke down a cluster of supports. Those are the shorts I do like, but not on this market. And can you blame me? Look at this. I took profit early again. Bah. What are you going to do? Oh my gosh. 91. We got to a high of 95. There's the pivot on the SPY, 96, 97. There's the pivot. Look at the pivot. See the 15-minute? Right there. You want to see something crazy? Where's the beginning of this whole move? Where's the beginning? Like, wouldn't you like to be like long at the very beginning of this whole move? It's right there. Above the support, major level of support, which we didn't hit. So we have a level of support at 51. This was the target from Friday. So it's just rinse and repeat the same levels, right? We get the dip, we get the rip back into the zone. That is what I was talking about when I was talking about this level. The dip and then the rip. Hopefully that was going to be getting reclaimed, 78, and then looking for this rip, which was going to get us to the next level of 5,400. But, of course, we broke down. We get the dip, and then I try to buy here. It doesn't work. It is what it is. But the point is, this is what I'm looking for here. This is the money right here. Okay? I was chasing on the whole move. But this, if you can somehow master that, And I'm getting better at it. Sometimes I miss it. Today I missed it. But during the week, that's all I'm looking for. That right there. Support gets flushed, gets reclaimed. I don't know why. It's always the beginning of this whole move. Always over and over and over again. I cannot put it any simpler than that. Of course, I can trade better myself, but just even looking at this dip, right? We got this dip. This was support up here. We're bouncing from support. It's the same thing. It's over and over again. We got this dip. The dip below support, the rip back above it. Your entry long is there. You're looking for the move higher. I don't know if it makes sense or not. Look at this. This was another one right here. Level of support, 24. The dip, the rip, the long, and then you're looking for the move back up. You get what I'm saying? And then we're leaving these to the downside over and over and over again. That's what makes me think that we're going to the upside. So for example, today we got this breakdown. We should have not reclaimed this level. We should have gone deny there. And you can see we did. We have this wick here, right? We have this wick. We did push price lower, but selling pressure was not very good. We got back above it, and that's when I took the long on this candle right here. So it had already been back tested once. And because I saw that this back test was very weak, we got back above. I took the long instantly, right? But that's the idea here. Those are a little bit trickier, but the idea is the same. The trap at the bottom, this was the juice right there. This was the meat. This here is just another step deeper into, you know, the back test and whatever. That's what I'm trying to justify here, why I got long there at that point, right? Yeah. And then this thing will hit here. It's going to hit it here. I just don't know, you know, like when, how. The market is what needs to congest as well, right? And again, there's only one level that really matters right now. And that is this one. 78. 78. That's it. That's all that matters right now. Yeah, I was holding the market. I think you're right. I was holding it. Look, as soon as I got out, we got a little bit push higher. But again, I'm just happy with the fact that I'm back in the green. Well, not back in the green. I started at 0, obviously. But I got myself in the green. I did an overtrade. I did put in, I think, 4 trades. So still within my planned entries. So 5 trades maximum per day. So I got 4. I'm back in the green. I'm happy. And now walk away. But again, this is the only level that matters, 78. So I hope that I explained myself properly. I mean, that's the way I see the market. That's why I'm always kind of bullish to the upside because of this exact scenarios right here. Yes, they don't always also get bought up too, but just understanding that support was down here, why would I short above there? It just doesn't make sense to me. And then we miss on the whole move back up. See that? We're higher than where we opened. Like, technically, the better trade was the dip buy. Again. Yet again. And it just continues to repeat. So that's why I don't want to short here. I rather buy, you know, the supports. But anyways, I'm done. I'm happy with today. Not my biggest green day, but hey, it's a Monday. We're still green. Good. And this was BS, this dump here. We could have done this dip from here, but no, we had to go lower. And again, we sold off. And where did we sell off to? We sold off to the overnight low. I keep repeating it because it's very important. That low was set in stone overnight on Sunday at 50.25. Today we bounced from 47.75, meaning we got a little bit of a dip below the level of support of the overnight on Sunday. Once we reclaimed that level, it was as easy as take the long and look at that boner candle right back up. And it's just been green after green after green. And I do still think we are going even higher. We want to test 5,400. There you go. That was the target for today at open. That was my target for today. And it's about to get hit without me. You gotta love it. Anyways, I'm done with the stream. I do want to say that, of course, this morning wasn't, you know, the best, but trading, you know, it's definitely more difficult than we make it more difficult than it can be, than it has to be. If I was still holding my position, I would still stick around, but I know we're gonna go here, and I just don't want to see it get hit without me. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be like, ow, took profit too early. The dollar is dumping right now. The dollar is not loving whatever price action's happening over there. Look at that dollar. That's my middle chart in the middle there. It is not liking it right now. It's good for me. My Canadian dollar can probably get me some more American dollar. They use American dollar down here, and sometimes I get a little bit wrecked. 5,400 incoming. Should I get long? Nah. I was looking at a potential long of this 93. You can see it was resistance, right? We got the rip, the dip, the reclaim. Little micro kind of test. Little micro setup for me. It's exactly the same thing as this. Look. We got the resistance at 78. The rip, the dip, the reclaim. It's exactly the same. The rip, the dip, the reclaim. So the long entry is right here. 93. It's exactly the same thing. Of course, they don't all look the same, but the idea is always the same. But mind you, we're really high, and you know, there you go. That would happen. I would have broken even on it because I would have not had my stop here. Why? Because I still think we could go down to that 78. We're congesting, chopping. All right, I am done. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for watching. And I don't know if you got the short at open, if you caught the long at a little bit later on. I hope you caught one or the other. I'm going to get going. I got some other stuff I got to get done today. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. We'll be back here for sure, bringing our A game and getting ourselves into some good trades. This was a wreck. It's okay. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm just going to walk away. Peace. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. I'm going to leave. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't overtrade. We're congesting between that 78 below 5,400. As long as we stay above that 78, well, you know where we're going. 5,400 and higher, but at least 5,400. So when it hits, tomorrow I'll tune in and I'll be like, look at that, it did hit, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, but it's all being recorded. I'll leave. I don't take down my streams. Everything stays on here. So, peace. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.